Today, my husband Ken and I are going to head to Red River Gorge for 2 days and 1 night. On day 1, we're going to hike 3 trails that aren't even on those Red River Gorge maps that you get at the gas station. We're going to start out at Cherokee Arch, then we're going to head down to Half Moon Arch, and then we're going to end the day at Copperas Falls. I will give more details about where these are and how long they are and that sort of thing when I actually do the videos. On day 2, we're going to stop at 4 arches that are actually on the map. We're going to start our day at Chimney Top Rock, hopefully when the sun is rising, with a cup of coffee and some breakfast. I'm so excited about that one. Then we'll head out to Angel's Windows, Whistling Arch, and our final arch that we'll see is the Skybridge Arch. And then we will swing by the Glady Visitor Center on our way home. So let's go. As soon as we got off the Slade exit, we went to the gas station and got our overnight pass. At the little restaurant on the corner of 10 and 715, they had a little cat that took a shine to Ken. When Ken and the cat were done visiting, we headed up Road 10, which is also known as Chimney Top Road, towards Chimney Top Rock.
So we are all the way up at the top of Road 10 at Chimney Top Trail. If you're at Chimney Top parking lot, then you facing north, then going out the southwest corner is Chimney Top Trail, which is right over there past the restroom, and that's a little half-mile, mostly paved, beautiful view at the end. We did that last time. And then if you look kind of going straight north is Princess Arch, which is right there by the bear boxes. Today we're going to do 2 that are different from there. About 100 feet to the right of the bear boxes in Princess Arch, we'll show you there's 2 little logs, and that is Cherokee, and it's 1.8 miles out. So it would be essentially about 100 feet to the right of Princess Arch. You're going to go out Cherokee, which is like 1.8 miles, and then we'll come back. Then we'll drive down a little bit and we'll show you where it is. But you can go out another trail not marked here, which is Half Moon Rock Trail, and that I think was 1.6 miles, something like that. We'll show you what that is a little bit later. So we've just moved about 100 feet down the road. You can see the little bathrooms there. There's Princess Arch by the bear boxes.
So this is coming to the end of what road? Chimney Top Road?
Chimney Top Road.
This is the cul-de-sac you end up in. And the first, you're going to hit Princess there.
And then you spin to the right, literally, I don't know, 50, 100 feet. And where those 2 little poles are, then we're going to go up that, and that's Cherokee.
Alright, this is probably about 1 minute in, maybe 2. There's a little campsite. Might be able to get a hammock in there. A couple tents, but it's not real flat. Alright, out of that campsite, you gotta go straight. And there's some tree overgrown, so you have to go a little bit to the right, but this is what it looks like. It's seriously overgrown, so you better have all trails. This is not traveled much, I don't think. This is where we were at that moment on all trails. It kept saying Mushroom Arch, but I think that was an arch you just had to look off to the side and see, because we never found it. This is really overgrown. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh. Uh-huh. Wow. Can't even hardly. As soon as we got through the bush there, our son, who was on deployment in Okinawa, called. So we sat down and talked.
A lot of this stuff here is in English. It's very Americanized, but there's also a lot of parts that are strictly like snacks and stuff, strictly Japanese. Ordering at the restaurant was hard because like I couldn't read a single. I didn't know what I was ordering. I just looked at the picture and that looks good. And you know, it's Japan, so they don't have forks. So sitting there trying to learn how to use chopsticks while eating it too.
Fantastic.
That was such a nice surprise. We actually talked for 45 minutes. All right, we came down this, and we had no idea whether to go left or right. I figured out on all trails to go right, but so when we come back, we don't mess it up. We stuck a little arrow. 3 minutes past where we were just at. Not sure what this is. It's an arch. Very tiny. This part was very, very scary. You had to hold on to a rope to slide down these 2 rocks, and even past that second rock, the hill keeps going down, and Ken actually fell down that hill. After you climb down that rope, you go around the corner a little bit, a couple minutes, and you get to this Cherokee Arch. It's kind of hard because I'm right underneath of it. It's not really archy, it's more like rocky, I guess. It's big, but this was a lot of effort. I could have seen something like this with a little less effort. This is Now it was time to try to climb back up that rock with a rope. All right, this is the rope I showed coming down. It is straight up a rock to get back up, and that rock is slippery. And then when you come down, it keeps going down. I didn't show it, but Ken slipped all the way down to the bottom. It was a little scary. Going up's gonna be difficult. This was another rock scramble. All right, after that rock, you walk a little bit, and now we gotta get up this rock. Up there. All right, now we gotta get up this one. All right, we came up that last rock. You come up here and you can see this one. This one's not named on all trails, so we don't know what it is, but there's some birds, if I could hold it still, and a nest up there. Beautiful. All right, let's keep going. Rock scramble number 3. This was the tiny arch we took a picture of on the way out. Now we stopped and it actually had a little snack under there. It was like free air conditioning. Looks like I needed it. About a half an hour later, we were back at the van and we made a quick lunch of tortillas with cheese sticks and beef sticks. All right, coming out of the parking lot where Cherokee or Chimney Top and Princess, that whole parking lot, you'll come out like you're leaving. And as you're coming out, real close to there is a porta potty on the left. And then there's a trail that goes up there. We'll figure out what that is here in a minute. And then down from that are bear boxes on the left. Where are they at? I think that's them. I can't tell. And then across from that is, oh, they're there. And then across from that is a trail, and we'll go see that here in a minute. And that will be Half Moon Arch. So if you look at the porta potty, there's a little trail to the left of it. And if you go up it, it's just a little campsite up here. Doesn't look real good. Then when you walk through that campsite for a tiny minute, there's another campsite. This is much bigger. I like how they have the bear pole there. And I found out the trail that was to the right of the porta potty just comes up here as well. All right, there are the bear boxes, and you can see all this parking on this side. There's the same amount on the other side. And then right across from that is the trail. And I'll show you on all trails. This is the Half Moon Arch Trail. Well, This is much nicer. Well, it looks like as soon as you come in, there's a big campsite right there. Oh, well, looks kind of trashy. Yeah, it looks a little trashed. But, I mean, it's big. You gotta have hammocks and tents. It's a little trashed. It's right off the road. All right. Another 2 minutes in. Here's another one. This one's not trashy. Got a lot of flat spots. Hammocks are a little limited, but tents are good. This is so much better than the bushwhacking.
And then spin to the right and show the people over there. Way far.
And then this is Chimney Top Rock, where you come out at the end. There's people there. I don't know. Yeah, you can see them a little bit. Yeah.
That's the end of Chimney Top Trail from the parking lot that we had started.
Yep, with
morning.
Princess Arch and yeah, all that this morning.
And that's the end of it.
Yeah. Over there. So we'll keep going down this. This is wonderful. The path has been just like this most of the way. No bushwhacking. All right, we're still going now. I climb up this little rock here. Let me show it on the map. You come up on this rock and you go to the left. When you go to the left, don't go that way. You actually go down here and go to the right, and right there is where we had to kind of jump down and climb up. That was the hardest part, but you can do it. Listen to me like I know you. Okay, so instead of going across that slab of rock up there that I showed you, you do come down to the path that's down to the left of it. You come down it, and there's the little arch under there. I'm gonna see if I can get closer. We had to come down this rock. We just left our packs up there because you're just pretty much jumping down the rock and being careful not to jump too far. And then, yeah. But there's the arch, but it says in the book if you go through it that's very easy to fall off the edge over there, so to be careful.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Wow.
Okay, I ain't getting any closer than this.
And then
Oh my
I think
goodness.
above us is what is the slab of rock up there that we were on up there, but yeah. Wow. Half Moon Arch, there you go. Very easy to get back to. Except for that last little part's a little technical. Once you come through, you can hug the wall and kind of climb up there a little bit.
You got a
to
whole
the-
bunch of little holes.
Got it. Of course, as you're walking, peekaboo, you got another little arch
Oh
hole.
my gosh. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Okay. I love that sound of the wind through the trees.
Like you could do that
beautiful.
right here, where you could walk, and you could go up to that flat part. But I
Oh,
would be
that's
really
where we...
afraid to be coming back down.
Look, that's coming through the little hole. That's funny. Now we're on the other side of it. I just love these holes in the rocks. I just think those are so neat. And I know technically they're not holes. I'm not a geologist, so I'm not sure, but it's just really neat. It's definitely the gorge. It's the gorge life. That's where we just came from. Heading back that way. This is all the way back. This is neat. Still at Half Moon Arch.
This is pretty cool.
Alright, now we gotta try to climb back up this. Got our bags up there. This one doesn't have a rope. Here we go. Sure how this is gonna work. Oh, you make that look easy. Oh boy. Alright, we're heading to Copper's Falls. You just have to come down 715 and put it on all trails. That's the parking lot for, we think, Osborne Bend. It's pretty full. So you could park up there. You can get, I don't know, 6, 8 cars up there at best. Or you just come down here and you just kind of park on the side of the road and head on in. Alright, this is the trail so far. Not bad. Little muddy splotches here and there, but...
Oh, you can go up if you want.
Oh, that's okay. It's a very pretty walk. It's hilly. A little hilly.
Very pretty.
But not steep. It's just up and down, up and down. It's moderate.
Nice little walk.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Alright, there's a nice big campsite about 8 minutes in. This is just beautiful. Just so pretty out here. It's a huge triangle rock. It's about half a mile in. Yeah, look at it from the side. It looks like a wedge of cheese.
And like the guy said, there's one tree growing out of the top of it on the front.
Yeah, right up there.
If you walk up close to there, you can...
I can see it. Alright. Cheese rock. That's what I'll call it. Cheese rock. Alright, this is 0.64 miles in. Another nice campsite, and that's the water right over there. So you have hammocks and tents. It's a nice little site. Alright, this is 0.73 into the trail. I'll show you on all trails. Alright, and then it just kind of meanders on down. That's where we've come from so far. Here we are on the top side. And it goes underneath there. It's pretty cool. Alright, this is not far, another 2 tents maybe from the waterfall we just saw. It's another campsite. Let me get closer. It's really nice. A half an hour in. This is just so pretty. This is right where we were just at a minute ago. Right past that campsite. It's just beautiful. Get our little friends. Little purple butterflies. Alright, this is 0.89 into the trail. Still going. A little bit farther down. We have discovered you go back and forth across this little creek many, many times. So as long as, and the trail goes on one side, then the other, and then back. So just stay close to the creek on either side, and you'll be fine. You can hear it before you see it. It's kind of neat. There's people down there, so I don't want to get too close, but I think it's beautiful. Let's see if I can get closer.
Look at the water.
Yeah, there's the water.
And then spin around back there. there and see
that I'm literally just, there's the drain that I just showed you. It's literally draining the water down in there, because when you keep going down the creek bed, there's no more water. It's literally just draining into this hole. That's wild. With day 1 in the books, we went back to camp, had a nice little fire, and went to bed to get rested up for day 2. This camping spot was on Chimney Top Road. It was on the Rough Trail parking lot. I love it. It is off the road. You don't hear anything. It's just so peaceful. This was me in the morning at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to find my bear can. That's kind of difficult when it's this dark. When I laid it out the night before, it was a straight shot from the campsite. But in the dark, things get turned around real quickly. Once I found my can, we got our bags, got packed up, and made the trip back to the van to hopefully hit Chimney Top Rock before sunrise. This was the little square pond that was right behind our campsite. You can hear the frogs in there all night long. These roads are really hard on your car. They have humongous potholes the size of swimming pools. Surprising to me, I found out that this cliff is actually the most dangerous in the entire gorge. It has the most deaths on it every year. Over 30 people have already died falling off of this cliff. We were literally running down this path as we saw the sun quickly rising. We made it in plenty of time, and the views were outstanding. The sun was just starting to peek over the horizon. I decided to do the same scan every 10 to 20 minutes because the scenery changed so much in that little bit of time. It was just beautiful. What goes with a perfect sunrise? Perfect cup of coffee. Just now started hearing cars. Then I made a bowl of oatmeal to go with my coffee and sunrise. This is 8:30. We've been here 3 hours. After watching that amazing sunrise, we went on to our next destination, Angel's Windows.
This is how you make me feel. This is how you make me feel. Oh, good, oh, great sunshine. Oh, baby, this is how you make me feel. And I feel good. I'm feeling good.
This is about a quarter of a mile. What did this take us? 5 minutes?
At most.
At most. Here's Angel's Windows.
Wow, okay.
Let's go through and see what we got.
Okay, well, there's not much on that other side.
Well, we hiked down it for a while.
Okay.
And then we gave up going, this is kind of...
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah, we hiked all the way. Wow, it looks different than it did before.
Well, they might have refurbished it. You got 2 of them.
Angel's Windows, it's plural.
Oh,
We're still hiking past Angel's Windows. We're just kind of seeing where this goes. It just keeps going around. Let's keep going. Yeah. The water's been dripping long enough, it's just put a hole in the rock down at the bottom. It's just a slow drip. Isn't there something in the Bible about that?
yeah, it's, you'd rather live on the roof than live with a wife that's constantly a slow drip like that.
Uh-huh. It'll just wear a hole in you.
Right there.
Alright, do it again.
Hello!
Did it echo? It doesn't sound like
A
it.
little bit. It does it within here.
Oh,
It feels very confined in here.
yeah.
Contained.
Sunshine. 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 I think I found it now. What I've been looking for. Isn't it beautiful? It's got my head all up in the clouds. I think I found it now. Yeah. Everything I want might be a miracle. I know I'm never coming down. I don't gotta worry about a single thing. I can feel the light coming down on me. Sunshine on my face. I got sunshine on my face. I don't gotta care in the world right now. Higher than the ceiling, breaking through the clouds. Sunshine on my face. I got sunshine.
Okay, we got to this point. It just keeps going, but we decided to pull up all trails and saw that if we keep going, we're going to end up on the rough trail on 221
If we can get to it.
if we can get to it, but we're going to turn around and go back.
We're not even sure what's on the other side of that.
Okay, just kidding. We went ahead and scrambled up that rock and got to the top and found a campsite. So, yeah, now we're going back. Hole. You don't have to have the light in there. It's just a hole in the side of the rock. Weird. Well, no, I'll get past your hand. Hold on. Alright, there's like little zucchini things or something in this hole. Like, what is that? And it goes all the way back there. Let's scoot back out. Because I think there's a spider climb or something like that. Next stop, Whistling Arch. All right, when you come in the parking lot, go to the right. There's the trail. We'll do that here in a second. Go to the left here, and there's a little path that goes back there. And there is actually a campsite back there. But it doesn't look like it has a fire ring. It's a nice size, it's flat, has trees and for hammocks, but it's right by the road and there's not a campfire ring, so to each his own. Off to Whistling Arch.
I wanted to show you the map.
Looks like a pretty easy walk. Okay.
I wanted to show you the map before we got
Yeah.
started. When we go
We'll
up
get
here
to-
and turn left,
This is about 5 minutes in,
we're going to start crossing contour line.
and that's when it's going to be.
And that's when it's either going to go up or down. But they didn't have the numbers on it.
I'm not even sure it's 5 minutes in. It's probably 3 minutes in. It's not as close to the road, but you're going to hear the road.
But this isn't bad.
But you got a nice site behind you that's flat. Maybe some hammock trees. They're kind of,
right there,
yeah. But you got that,
or right there,
yeah.
or right there. This is
Yeah.
actually a pretty nice distance.
Yeah, Ken and I were just saying, this is about 10 minutes in, but Ken and I were saying, I'm not sure this is easy. It's kind of moderate. I mean, there's a lot of little roots and steps. So,
You're not going to get grandma out here, probably.
look at this nice little rock. Wow. Wow, this is,
Oh, Tucker.
oh,
Oh my goodness.
let's go see this. Oh, this
Really
must be
fun.
Whistling Arch. All right, I'm still underneath that big rock.
This is amazing. Look how big those boulders are.
Guess that must be the Whistling Arch right there, maybe? We don't know. But it's an arch.
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, because the wind is whistling right through here. Feels really good.
It does. It feels amazing.
Let me see how big those rocks are.
Like,
Wow. Those are just,
that's dead. No, I ain't doing that.
yeah, I'm not going down there. Wow,
Right, well,
look
let's
at
see.
that. Let's go up there. Wow, that is pretty. We're on the other side of it.
Let's take a selfie.
So the arch is right there. We just walked, what, 50 yards. And right there, looks like you can actually climb up and literally get to the top of Whistling Arch if you wanted to. I am 55 years old. I got fear in me. I'm not doing it. All right, we are continuing past the Whistling Arch. And look at this. Wow.
I ain't getting out there.
All right, so that's where I was standing. I just came down the rock a little bit and just standing, not on the edge, but you can hear a waterfall down there, but I'm not,
Stand there and look out.
not
Put your
sure.
camera down.
It's beautiful. All right,
My balance isn't great.
we walked all the way around, and you can keep going that way, but it just walks right along the ledge, so we're gonna stop here. We saw a couple of these overlooks on the way to Skybridge, so we swung by to see what they look like. It's right across the street from the sign. And you can park right behind the sign. There's a big parking area. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. There was a trail.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's trails. Okay. Ooh. Guess that's the canyon down there. So there's a trail to the left, and then there's another one to the right. Ooh, and there's a bug in my hair. And then there's another one to the right.
That just goes back towards the road,
Oh, okay.
I think.
So I came down the path on the left. Essentially is the same thing, it's just without a fence. And then I think it's gonna curve around here and go right back up to the road. This is driving about 5 minutes past the Devil's Overlook. Not a whole lot to see right here. The sign explains how arches are formed. Pause it if you want to read it. There's a little trail behind the sign, which is to the left or the right of the overlook. So I'm gonna go down there and see what it looks like. Might not be anything. Oh, it goes way down there. So I guess you can go around and stand in the weeds. Oh no, it goes down here too. I bet it just goes to the cliff here. It's very breezy down here. I guess you're just going to keep climbing down. I don't want to go all the way down there. Alright, here's an interesting fact. You'll see this sign, but you'll also see this sign. So this is where we actually parked. And it's literally, the signs are across the street from each other. So the first sign said to go straight. We just pulled into the picnic area because we had to go to the bathroom. And we decided to look at the map. When you look at the map, it says you are here, but we're not here. We're down here. And so we're actually going to start hiking here and go up and do the little loop and come back. Because right next to this sign is this. So we're going to start from the picnic area parking lot and start hiking. I doodled a little bit while Ken was in the restroom. I got bored. We stepped out and yeah, there's the cul-de-sac. To the end of the cul-de-sac and keep going on the trail. Alright, about 10 minutes in, it's going to start changing into this. And you can see out there a little better. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. This is the Sky Bridge. You can hear the road down there. Alright. Let's keep going. It looks like it still goes on. Look at this. It's just beautiful. It just keeps going. Okay, I'm still by the railing. I just turned around backwards to see where we came from. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the arch we're going to go in. I think you can see it. I got a glare. All right. Alright, let's finish walking this little trail here. Look at all these little holes in the rock. Ah! They're like little houses.
Why you gotta scream when you see me?
That's cute. Alright, right around the corner from all the little houses. Of course, there's more little houses. Look at this. I guess that's the bridge we were up there walking on. Now we're down here. This is okay, these are bigger holes. We just missed a little lizard went running in the hole. So these aren't mice holes, they're lizard holes. They're little lizard houses. That's too cute. Alright. Still walking down at the bottom level here. Sky Bridge. Just pretty. Yeah, come around the corner and there's Sky Bridge. And in the background you hear the wonderful sounds of the gorge.
Oh. And the AC has been turned on.
Oh, wow, as soon as you walk past that rock. Wow, that is beautiful. Oh, you can hear people up at the top. That's funny. Hello up there.
Hello up there.
Alright. It's a beautiful sky. What a beautiful day. It's like not even 80, 75 degrees maybe. Here's the little arch we just came through and came on the other side. It looks like you can go down here for a little bit and play around. And then this tree right here, which is right across from the arch, is a great place for pictures. Alright, after our pictures we came down a set of stairs and we're going to keep on going. Alright, this is another 5 minutes from there. You can go up there and hike around in there if you want to. And after you get through that little section, it feels real good, but it better because you're going real high. That's a lot of stairs.
Let's do that.
Top. Ken said it was 73 steps. Look at that tree.
This tree had to already be here. All right, we'll just cut a railing out around it.
That's cool. And after the stairs, you keep going up a little slight incline.
Black guy.
You pop out at the top, Back at the cul-de-sac. Phew! It's beautiful. After a long day of hiking, we had one more stop to go. This is at the Gladi Center. Alright, this is inside.